if you look at the worth that some people put on that doggy, you would be appalled. This is because these dogs come from puppy mills. Hi, I'm Hannah Winook, and I've looked deeply into puppy mills, what they are, and how to stop them. I hope by the end of this, you will help me work to stop these puppy prisons. Today, we will be looking into not the cost of the doggy in the window, but the cost of putting the doggy in the window. I'll be explaining to you what a puppy mill is, why they're still around and not shut down, and how to help. Chances are, if we assume that the window belongs to a pet store, the doggy was born in a puppy mill. So what is a puppy mill? According to the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, the ASPCA, a puppy mill is a large-scale commercial dog breeding operation that places the profit over the well-being of its dogs, who are often severely neglected, and acts without responsible breeding practices. Most puppy mills have many to all of the following qualities. Their food is very poor quality, it's not replaced as often as it should be, and so often the dogs go without it when they need it. The water often evaporates in the summer, freezes in the winter, is not always clean, and isn't replaced as often as it should be. They get little to no exercise, little to no human interaction even. They're often not groomed at all, so they're covered in fleas and mats. They have no space to use the bathroom, so they're living in their own feces and urine. They have no space in general, so they can't get away from it. And their injuries and illnesses are often untreated and made worse by the fact that they're living in such unsanitary conditions. So you can see that puppy mills are not nice places for dogs. So why don't they get caught? The logistics are complicated and the laws are fuzzy, but the biggest thing is that since there isn't a legal definition of puppy mills, the one I just gave you was the ASPCA's definition, it's very hard for the government to know what to get rid of. Many puppy mills fly below the radar, pay someone off, or find a way around the laws. The Animal Welfare Act, the AWA, a federal law passed in 1966, regulates certain animal activities, including commercial breeding. The AWA defines the minimum standard of care for dogs, cats, and certain other species of animals bred for commercial resale, research, and exhibition. It also requires that certain commercial breeders be licensed and routinely inspected by the United States Department of Agriculture, the USDA. Unfortunately, these standards are not very high, and they're certainly not where they should be. They're simply high enough to keep the animals alive. Also, many puppy mills that should get checked don't. This is because there are too many licensed breeders and not enough inspectors. The PUPS Act, created by two senators, David Vitter and Richard Durbin, of February this year, is trying to close a massive loophole in the AWA. Only animal breeding businesses considered wholesale operations, those that sell animals to brokers or pet stores for resale, are subject to oversight by the USDA. The AWA does not apply to facilities that sell directly to the public, including thousands that do so now over the internet. So how can you help? One of the biggest things you can do to help is to know where good places and bad places are when you're getting a dog. You should never get a dog from a pet store. This is because almost all the pet store dogs were born in puppy mills, and their parents lived in puppy mills. Some better places you can get dogs are shelters and foster homes. If you're looking for a particular breed, you should know that 1 in 4 shelter dogs is a purebred, and they're all good dogs looking for good homes. If you can't find a dog you want in a shelter or a foster home, you could go to a rescue organization, which they have for almost every breed, or if you still can't find the dog you want, you could go to a breeder. Additionally, you might find ads for dogs in the newspaper or on the internet. But the biggest thing you need to know is when you're getting a dog, always meet the breeder. If you're getting a dog that's been bred, meet the breeder, see where the dog was born, and if possible, meet the dog's parents or mother. because this will ensure that you are getting a dog from a good place and not from a puppy mill. Another thing you can do to help is educate people. Spread the news. Tell people what puppy mills are and how to avoid them. Write a letter to your local newspaper. Or if you see a pet store that sells puppies, talk to the owners and tell them that they should stop. Advocate for change. Contact your legislators and let them know that you're concerned about the inhumane treatment of dogs in puppy mills and want the puppy mill issue to be a priority for Congress. Ask them to expand the reach of the Animal Welfare Act to include kennels that sell large numbers of puppies directly to the public. In conclusion, I've told you what a puppy mill is, why they aren't shut down, and how to help. Thank you.